Hello everyone, welcome to another video of FFL 24/7. Today's video we are going to be taking another quick look at the stock market, in particular SPY and NASDAQ in general. So this video is going to be an outlook of the ongoing war between Israel and Palestine, and how it's going to be affecting our stock market and how we are going to be reacting. First of all, this is a very sad situation and I would like to pray for peace on both sides of the parties. So nevertheless, let's get quickly down into the technical analysis of the video. So what I want to show you guys is this pie chart that we have been following for quite a few days, for more than a week, and it has been tracking very nicely in our uptrend line that still supports the bull market case for the overall stock market and SPY in general. So that is the chart of SPY that you guys are looking at. So what I want to focus you on is again those 2 points that we got the hit in the past on October 13, 2022, and Monday, March 13th, 2023. So this gave us the basis for our bull market, these 2 points. So what happened was we just draw this trend line and we are at a very critical point around this trend line that we are either trying to break or make this to either continue with the bull market or go into a crash or recession era, whatever you guys want to call it. So as you guys can clearly see, when we were here, we were tracking it very nicely. That SPY, it did break down below, and we did point it out that even before we hit this 420 number, we were quite confident that to freak everyone out of the market, they will be trying to hit that 420 number. Why? Because it's just 420 and they can do anything with whatever resources they have, all the big guys. So again, what I want you guys to focus on is these 2 points that we have been tracking very nicely. Obviously, first is this our uptrend red line that we have very comprehensively bounced back above and closed above 2 candles. So, and the second is this blue line that we are seeing is the 200-day moving average. And the third, last but not the least, was the RSI that we were keeping an eye on because it went oversold and we got a very strong bounce from the bottom. And the market obviously bounced back up. And again, so what another thing I want you guys to be paying very close attention is that this is the point where we left on Friday, and then we got the news over the weekend about the war starting in Israel. So over the weekend, when Sunday the futures opened, there was like another panic created in the market that hey, the war is starting and the SPYs and with the stock market overall they're gonna crash. But that did not happen. So just look at it how nicely they kept it down and very perfectly, almost perfectly on the dot, they defended this uptrend line for the bull market, and the SPY bounced back above, and that was like almost from 427.55 to 432, almost like 5 to 6 points basis of a swing that we got on SPY. So that was pretty impressive. So as you guys can clearly see, they have been defending this uptrend line. So as long as this continue to happen, I continue to believe that we are still in the bull market, and I am reasonably confident that we are headed towards the 443 area. So we are going to be seeing some resistance at around 433, but that is exactly where we stop. See, I hope you guys can see what I am saying. So this is like very calculated, and everything is on the charts. So just take a look at this, guys. So they stopped right at this number where they bounced from August 18. So this is exactly where we got stopped out today. So this is going to be the first break for us. I am hoping this should not be a very strong resistance for us. So what I am reasonably confident is that this gap we are seeing, we have to fill this gap between September 19 and September 20 that we saw. So again, I am very confident that we are kind of headed towards the 443 area again. This is not a financial advice. Please be very mindful and careful when investing in the stock market, because obviously there is a risk of losing your investment if you don't make wise decisions. So this is just a technical analysis for educational and entertainment purposes. So let's get back to the analysis again. So again, my bull market case is we are kind of 70% I'm confident, or maybe even 80% confident that we are headed towards at least 443 for SPY. Again, I will change my view and turn from a bull market to a bear market if we break down below this 420 area, as we have pointed in our previous videos, that this is going to be the magic number between the recession and the continuing bull market. So let's take another quick look at NASDAQ, how NASDAQ is doing. So again, you guys can, I hope you guys can clearly see beautifully, this is just a almost a copy and paste of a SPY chart. And again, same thing we are seeing on NASDAQ. We have been defending this trend line very nicely. We bounced back above it, and even though there were big fears of the war starting and markets crashing overall, but we bounced back up pretty nicely, and we are still continuing and tracking this bull market trend case. Let's take a quick look at any of the other important events that are going to be happening this week, because this week is again very critical and major. Let me show you why. So this is what we are looking at, guys. So what I want you guys to focus on is this week is very critical. So even though we have a major war news hitting all over the world globally in the mainstream media, so but we need to be paying also very close attention to Wednesday, especially Wednesday, October 11th. Why? Because we are getting the core PPI numbers for the month of September, and also the minutes from the Fed's meeting for Fed September FOMC meeting. And the second is the very critical day for us. It's going to be Thursday, October 12th. That's when we are going to be getting our core CPI. So I kind of have a feeling that after we get our core CPI numbers on the Thursday, October 12th, there is a possibility that we might see a little bit of pullback in the market. In the stock market. Why? Because there is a possibility that inflation might be slightly inching back above the expectations. If that happens, then market is going to be freaking out a little bit. And again, if that happens on Thursday, we need to be paying very close attention to this trend line that we have. So I have a feeling that we are going to stay in this little bit of tight triangle that we are seeing, that is formed by this uptrend and this little bit of resistance at 433. So maybe we are going to be staying in this tight range for until we get those our core CPI numbers on Thursday. And I am pretty confident that they are going to be trying and defend this trend line again. If we crash, we should see a bounce from this trend line. If not, then again 420 is going to be another test, and another test there is a possibility is going to be 425. Why 425? Because that is where our 200-day moving average is sitting. So so that is going to be the case, guys, for October 11 and October 12 and closing of the week stock market price action. That is what I see happening with this SPY. So if we get the positive numbers for the core CPI, if it is good for like inflation going down, that then I'm pretty confident that we are going to break this resistance at 433 and head towards our 443 target for SPY. I hope you guys like a quick technical analysis of SPY, guys. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.